going to take a few minutes and talk about how to safely operate Bartell's compaction plates. This information goes for all of our machines. This one is one of our really popular machines, the BR1570, but it applies to all of our forward and reversible compaction plates as well. And really encourage you to go to the manual. Keep that manual with you for the information. There's a lot of good information there that you can be had on operating the machine safely and effectively. If you've had the machine a while, you've lost it, go to bartellglobal.com. You can view the manual there online. You can also download it if you need to. So I really encourage you to do that. So when you get the machine out on site, especially if it's brand new, the machine does not come with oil. So it's really important to put oil into the engine itself. And how you do that, you can, one of two ways. You can take that front plate off, and then you can, there's an oil cap there. There's also an oil cap right in the back here that you can get to. Either one of those are fine. But what you want to do is, it's really important to fill it right up to the bottom of the threads. You can look down in there as you're filling it up, and you'll see it creep right up to the bottom of the threads. That's the right amount of oil. 1030, by the way. It's all inside your manual, all that information. And it's important because if you have too little amount of oil, the machine won't run. It's designed not to protect it. Too much oil and you could damage the machine. So you want that the correct amount of oil. In the exciter, the machine actually comes with that oil, and you can check it by pulling that cap right there and make sure that you have oil in there. Also, it's really important to make sure that you have good, nice, fresh gas to run the machine. And so when you get it on a job site, you want to look at it, you want to check all the bolts, make sure all your bolts are nice and tight, make sure nothing has broke on the machine that could possibly make it run incorrectly and possibly even hurt yourself. So check those things out and just make sure the machine is in good condition. And then as far as safety goes, what we really encourage contractors to do is run our equipment safely. So that means that you want to use your high-vis vests. You want to have ear protection and eye protection, hard hats, as well as protection for your feet. Steel-toe shoes, those kinds of things when you're operating our machine. It's really important. So when you're running this machine, you want to make sure that it's only trained operators that run it, and they run it in only well-ventilated areas. And things like hot exhaust, you need to be careful of your exhaust so that you don't burn yourself. You want to also make sure that all your safety shields are in place to protect you from putting your hands in places that's going to get you hurt. Also, stay away from the foot as the machine is running so it doesn't damage you. So not a lot of things to think about or to know about, but the things that are there, they're pretty important things. So we really encourage you to keep those things in mind. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take this machine, we'll run it out outside, put it on the wheels like that, and then we'll run it a little bit and show you how it works. Okay, so I went ahead and brought it out here to run it so that you can see how it runs. And so basically all the Honda motors are exactly the same. You got your on-off valve for your fuel and your choke here. So you pull all the way over to choke it and then run it back once the engine's. Let's go ahead and start it. We'll run her forward and then we'll run her back as well. Okay? So just like that. So when you want to store the machine, you want to always make sure you put stabilizer in your fuel or run it out. And you also want to make sure that you turn off the gas going to your motor.